Dear friends, it's for me a great pleasure to welcome you in the European Parliament on behalf of the Youth Intergroup. As you might not be familiar with it, let me introduce you shortly what is the Youth Intergroup. We are a platform of more than 40 MEPs that are exchanging, discussing and cooperating on how to make stronger youth policies in the agenda of the European Parliament. And we want also to be the channel between the European Parliament and the civil society, and especially with youth civil society. I'm extremely happy that you decide to devote the topic of this European Student Convention to the European elections and to the perspective that this vote can trigger. Indeed, we are on a crossroad that will deeply influence the way how Europe will tackle the economic, social and financial crisis. The crisis is redrawing the pact behind the European model, and we need to make sure that young people are not left behind in such shift. In this context, the participation of young people to the European election is not a secondary topic. And I would like to invite you to take a look to the latest data from the Eurobarometer survey. They asked young people, aged between 15 and 30, whether they plan to vote in the European Parliament election in 2014. Almost two-thirds of the young Europeans say yes, but around one-third say they are not likely to vote. And among this large share of young people that are not going to vote, most of them motivate this choice with the belief that their vote will not change anything, or because they believe they are not sufficiently informed to vote. So this survey gave us a real glance of what are the two problems that we need to deal as political forces and social movements when talking about the European election: disaffection and disinformation. So we need to reconnect European institutions to the issues that are today fundamental for young people and their lives. And let me give you two examples: youth employment and access to education. Youth employment and employment will be for sure at the top of the agenda, but now we really need to do a new step forward. The challenge is wider than just giving a job to young people. It's to give them trust in the future. And it's not only an economic challenge, it's also a social one, with the aim to redefine what it means to be a young European in the 21st century in Europe. And the second issue that I'm sure is fundamental for you as student activists is the relaunch in Europe of an agenda to promote access to higher education in Europe, considering also the high impact that the crisis had in the low turnout in universities. Accessibility and quality of our educational system has to be the core of the policies concerning higher education in the next parliamentary elections. Concerning the issue of how to raise awareness among young people, we fully support the League of Young Voters as a tool to increase youth participation in the European Parliament elections, by also increasing the level of youth-related information available about the elections and encouraging political parties and candidates to directly target young people in their campaigns. In conclusion, these European elections are the most powerful weapon we have to change Europe, and we need to use this moment to relaunch a strong agenda for youth, and we count also on your support to help us to do it. So I wish you a fruitful work. Thank you very much.